really, like literally, my little brother is Kanye. And like your little brother, things happen sometimes.
But now, okay, right there. Tell me what happened.
I have no problem. You have,
I gotta say,
the deep-seated rivalry between the West Kardashian and Carter dynasties has reportedly reached a devastating new flashpoint. Word from Hollywood insiders suggests that the tension has boiled over into a full-scale social lockout, with Blue Ivy Carter being systematically blackballed from the elite Kardashian circle. The ban is allegedly absolute. No VIP invites, no shared guest lists, and a total shutout from every high-profile celebration, including North West's milestone 13th birthday party. While a missed invitation might seem like standard teenage drama on the surface, the underlying motives point to a much deeper psychological warfare. At the heart of the freeze-out is a fiercely competitive landscape where Blue Ivy's rapidly ascending star power is casting a long shadow. Ever since Blue's show-stopping performances on the Renaissance World Tour, the pressure on other Hollywood legacy kids has become suffocating, especially with the internet drawing sharp comparisons between Blue's natural stage presence and the perception that Kim Kardashian relies on raw leverage to secure North's opportunities. The friction only intensifies in the world of high fashion, where Blue Ivy commands the red carpet at prestigious affairs like the Met Gala, while North's appearances have allegedly felt more secondary. Sources claim this disparity deeply frustrates Kim, triggering a direct retaliation. If Blue overshadows North on the global stage, she is officially stripped of her VIP status at Kardashian events. Ultimately, insiders reveal that the lockout stems from a clash of core identities. Blue Ivy is already a Grammy winner who carries an aura of untouchable industry prestige under Beyonce's masterfully curated image, while North has built her brand as a chaotic, relatable TikTok icon. Kim reportedly refused to allow that silent, heavy judgment into the room, unwilling to host an event where guests view Blue Ivy as actual music royalty while reducing North to the status of a reality TV kid. Combined with the relentless public scrutiny praising Beyonce's polished parenting while dragging Kim's open-door social media policy, the line in the sand has officially been drawn. Public speculation is mounting that Kim's ban was the ultimate power move, serving as a silent ultimatum: if the Kardashian lifestyle is too chaotic for the Carter standards, then Blue Ivy can stay home. Beyond the personal friction, Kim is a master media tactician who understands the mechanics of the press cycle. She knew perfectly well that if Blue Ivy stepped foot at that party, the next morning's headlines wouldn't be about North's milestone celebration, her cake, or her outfit. Instead, the media would completely hijack the narrative, focusing entirely on Blue Ivy's presence, her style, and her every move. Kim was simply unwilling to let the Carter name eclipse her own daughter's spotlight.
I was hurt about them not coming to the wedding. I understand they was going through some things, but if it's family,
Adding fuel to the fire are the notoriously strict boundaries Beyonce maintains regarding her children. Rumors suggest that the Carters enforce a rigid policy ensuring Blue Ivy is never captured in unauthorized social media footage. For a family like the Kardashians, whose daily lives are completely integrated with online platforms, this boundary presented an operational nightmare. With North's massive social media presence and the ever-present Hulu cameras capturing footage for their reality series, hosting Blue Ivy became an exhausting logistical hurdle. Jay-Z and Beyonce reportedly refused to sign the necessary visual release forms for their daughter to appear on a Disney-owned streaming platform. Rather than dealing with the production headache of editing and blurring Blue Ivy out of North's birthday episodes like an anonymous extra, Kim allegedly decided it was easier to leave her off the guest list entirely. Yet beneath the cameras and the media strategy lies a much older, darker reality. This isn't typical playground drama, it is the direct fallout of a bitter, decade-long feud between the adults. The streets are whispering that the next generation is finally paying the price for the deep-seated animosity between their parents. It is a tragic shift, considering Jay-Z and Kanye West were once inseparable. Back in 2007, Kanye dedicated the track Big Brother on his graduation album to praising Jay-Z as his mentor and idol. He famously doubled down on that loyalty during the infamous 2009 VMAs, interrupting Taylor Swift to declare that Beyonce deserved the award. That bond culminated in their legendary 2011 collaborative masterpiece, Watch the Throne, which ignited a global phenomenon and solidified them as music royalty. Now, that era of brotherhood is completely dead, and the children are left inherited a war they didn't start. The historic brotherhood reached its peak when they hit the road for a joint tour, cementing a bond that Jay-Z publicly defended in 2013. He openly characterized Kanye not just as a collaborator, but as a literal younger brother, acknowledging that while they had their creative friction, their relationship went far deeper than basic friendship. Yet, that foundational bond shattered when the stakes were highest. When Kanye reached a critical turning point and needed his supposed mentor the most, the Carters were completely absent. The ultimate betrayal came when Jay-Z and Beyonce completely skipped Kanye and Kim's wedding. Kanye later admitted in an extensive interview with Charlemagne the God that the unexpected snub deeply wounded him, emphasizing that true family doesn't abandon you on your wedding day regardless of what personal issues they might be navigating. Adding insult to injury, despite rumors circulating that the Carters missed the ceremony due to a family emergency, Beyonce posted a casual vacation selfie on that exact day. The emotional distance grew even more profound following Kim Kardashian's traumatic robbery in Paris. A devastated Kanye expected a brotherly check-in, but instead met total silence. During a St. Pablo tour stop in Seattle, a furious Kanye called out Jay-Z directly from the stage, demanding he bring his children over and sit down face-to-face like real brothers instead of sending detached, surface-level messages. During that same era, Kanye revealed a heartbreaking reality: their children had never actually played together, a division that has clearly persisted to this day. The bad blood isn't exclusive to the men, either. The friction between Kim and Beyonce has its own storied history. While Kim tried to maintain public civility by calling Beyonce the sweetest person, eyewitnesses at their joint concerts noted that the two women barely interacted, only putting on a united front when the cameras were rolling. Rumors even circulated that Kim sent a lavish $150,000 gold-boxed contour kit to celebrate the birth of Beyonce's twins, only for the pop icon to allegedly hand it off unopened to hospital staff. The animosity eventually spiraled into full-blown public warfare. Kanye launched into multiple explosive tirades, claiming Jay-Z and Beyonce were puppets controlled by the industry elite, a narrative he used to justify completely separating his children from the Carter lineage. The attacks eventually crossed a dangerous line when Kanye targeted the children directly, making highly offensive and vulgar remarks that publicly questioned the mental capacity of Beyonce's twins. Refusing to hold anything back, Kanye took the family feud to its absolute limits by aiming his final, venomous rants straight at the family matriarch, Tina Knowles. In his public tirades, Kanye took things a step further by painting Mama Tina as the ultimate puppet master pulling the strings behind the scenes. Months later, the disrespect escalated when he joined forces with The Game to release a highly provocative, unauthorized track explicitly titled Tina, a song aimed directly at Beyonce's mother, Tina Knowles. Ahead of the release, Kanye launched a calculated humiliation campaign on Instagram, sharing a screenshot of The Game sliding into the 71-year-old matriarch's direct messages with a banana emoji, accompanied by unhinged, deeply offensive captions. He then sampled a daytime talk show clip of Tina Knowles, transforming it into a bizarre music video featuring himself and The Game in masks and neon vests, a move clearly designed to inflict maximum public embarrassment on the Knowles-Carter family. Given the severity of these personal attacks, the social divide between the next generation is practically set in stone. There is simply no reality where Kim would welcome Beyonce's daughter into her home after Kanye spent an entire media cycle trying to publicly degrade Blue Ivy's grandmother. The boundary is absolute, and Blue Ivy is permanently locked out of Northwest Circle because the adult warfare crossed the line from professional rivalry into deep personal violation. Ultimately, a mountain of historical grievances, systemic branding clashes, and deep-seated family trauma has permanently severed the ties between these two empires. While North and Blue Ivy navigate the exact same elite Hollywood ecosystem, their mothers have officially closed the borders, creating a permanent lockout on both sides. It is a sobering reflection of how adult pettiness dictates the lives of Hollywood royalty, leaving viewers to wonder if these two next-generation powerhouses will ever find a way to rewrite the narrative and form a friendship on their own terms in the future.